Yes, you can now. Okay, now this is the home page. Thank you very much, Nelly. This is the home page. Now, under the home page, you find Forex, crypto, e-commerce, social media mindsets, and finance and fitness academy. But all of these academies are on the side. You can go ahead and then do your thing with them. But let's talk about Forex. Yeah. Now, under the Forex, as a beginner, as I was saying, you have to come and then see the beginner model as a beginner. You want to make sure to make use of these informations on the beginner modules. We have seven lessons over here. First lesson teaches you about the price action candlesticks. As a beginner, you need to know these things. Now, second lesson talks about the currency pairs. As a beginner, this beginner module obviously is meant for beginner. You have to know these things if you must, trade using the scanners and all that. Just know these things at the back of your mind, okay? Now, currency pairs, pips, trading sections, which is so much underrated. You want to make sure to come see these lessons. Lesson 5 talks about trade and trend line, support and resistance. And lesson 7, lastly, types of orders. The likes of buy stop, sell stop, whatever stops. As a beginner, you need to know these things, like I said. So just come to the beginner modules and study these things. They are very, very short videos, short lessons, simplified learnings. That's why we are here tonight. Anyways, we're here to simplify the Sniper Pro strategy. Like I said, you have to look out for at least 5 or 6 things. But then again, I plan to make it so simplified that you can just watch out for 3 things, 3 major things, 3 most important things. Now, low key, other things are very, very important, but the most important thing that you must watch out for are just 3, and which a beginner as well can just watch out for them and then take trades using this scanner. Now, that's that about the beginner module. If you're done with the beginner module, you can go ahead with the intermediate and others. Now, let's just go straight to the scanners without wasting time. Now, before we leave, these are trading sections also that you must join, like you want to join rather. John Oliver is one of the programmer of Sniper Pro, so you don't want to be missing his section. You don't want to be missing his sections, all right? John Oliver is like the Sniper Pro himself. So guys, make sure to schedule your time or your deal anyhow. Just make sure to join this section. All right. Now let's head straight to the scanner. What's the 3 things? What these 3 things can we still get the accurate results? With these 3 things, can we still get the accurate results? That was a good question, anyways. But accurate is a lot, yeah. But you can get a very very fair result. Mhm. Even watching out for these 6 things, you might still not get the accurate result that you want. I mean, when you say accurate, it's a lot. Accurate is very, very deep. When you say accurate, you don't want any loss, and that's a lot. So you might not really get. Oh, sorry, you might not really get what you want, but then again, you still get something, right? Yes, it is no time. It is very, very powerful, but it depends. Now, there's one thing that you guys must know: the higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmation. The higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmations. Now, let's go ahead and talk about sniper proof. The market will do whatever it wants to do. Accurate is not guaranteed. Yes, that's very, very true, Nelly. I'm sure you know how to navigate this scanner using this interface. Let's just head straight into BTC. Okay, now guys, this is it. We are here, Sniper Pro. Now, like I said, it is so simplified now that you can just watch out for three things and you get something on Snapper Pro Scanner. Now, I need you to pay attention. Yeah, this is about to be the JIFU scanner before we move on. Now, once you click on learn how to use the JIFU scanner, if you don't know how to use the JIFU scanner and you want to know how to use the JIFU scanner, you have to come to learn how to use the JIFU scanner. But I think this is about to stress, but we're not going to allow that. So let's just move on. As you can see, it's not displaying. It's probably my network, I believe. But let's just move on. If you don't plan to get stressed. Now let's go back to BTC USD. Now I was gonna show you something about learn how to use this scanner. You can just go ahead and then learn how to use this scanner and watch a video about how to use the Snapper Pro scanner. That was what I wanted to show. You can do that on your end if yours is displaying, but mine is not displaying right now, so I just have to leave it alone. Now, Snapper Pro. First thing first, you want to make sure to look out for the scorecard. Very, very important. The scorecard is very, very important. Now, what a scorecard? What is a scorecard? This little um, numbered, is it a badge or a flag? This little stuff here is the scorecard. Now, if you're looking for a buy, you want to make sure that your scorecard is on color blue and it is on plus 5 and above. I'll say that again. If you're looking for a buy, you want to make sure that your scorecard is on color blue and it is on plus 5 and above. What does plus 5 plus all of this number means? It means that this confirmation consists of 5 different confluences supporting your buy to the upside. So if you have three, confirmations is not enough because this sniper pro, like I said earlier, it consists of so many confirmations. Like so, me looking at the charts, as you can see how ugly it is because of we have so many stuffs embedded in it. Like so many, they're up to 11. I've seen plus 11 before. That's what the plus sign means. The plus whatever means. It means that okay, there are other 5 confirmations or confluences supporting this buy. All right. So I've seen plus 11. So it means that we have 11 other confluences. That means 11 other confirmation is embedded in this single Snapper Pro scanner. So that's why it's looking so rough like this, but so many things. Now you want to make sure you're at least seeing plus five other things supporting your buy. That's one scorecard. That's one. Then two, the point at which you're getting your signal from. Now, if you're looking for a buy again, a buy example, you want to make sure that your buy is somewhere around this blue band. I hope you guys are following. If you're looking for a buy, you want to make sure your buy is somewhere around this blue. You don't want to sit at the middle of this green line. If it is above this green line or on this green line area, then it is not advisable to take the trade. All right, it is not advisable. But you're seeing it around this blue band, then it's good. I can't see the entry on this one though. Oh, this is it. Oh, it is not. There used to be like a what's the name again? This there's one. There used to be like a blue rectangular point that indicates your entry points, and then the red dotted line indicating your stop loss points, and then the green dotted line indicating your take profit points, which is like a TP1 and TP2. All right. So the blue is always somewhere around here, but we don't have it here over here. Now that's two. First, so scorecard. Second, positioning on where you are getting your entry from. Now, if you're looking for a buy again, you want to make sure you're seeing your buy around this blue band, bullish blue band. Then if you're looking for a sell, you want to make sure you're seeing your sell around this red bearish band. Now for an example, we have a scorecard plus 7 here, and it's somewhere around this um red bearish band. So that's where you want to be looking out for a sell, and for a buy you want to be looking out for a buy here, because obviously you know it is like buy low and sell high something. So if it is low like this, you want to be looking for a buy, and if it is high, you want to be looking for a sell. I see on 30 minutes the scorecard is plus 5, and on 15 minutes plus 3 BTC. Yes, we're still going there. We're going there. That's like the second one. Now the third one is the time frame. Very easy, right? Super easy. So if you can combine these three things together, as a newbie, you can take trades on Sniper Pro. Very super simplified. Make sure to look out for scorecard. Make sure to look out for where your entry is at, or first scorecard, second time frame rather, and lastly the point at which you're getting your signal from. Now, um, first is scorecard, right? Second thing, time frame. Now let's go back to 30 minutes. Now this is plus 5. This is plus 5, and as you can see, it's somewhere around this blue band. It is somewhere around, even though it's a little bit above of it, but you know that it is. I mean, this is confirming that it is a buy. Now, first thing first, like I said, your scorecard has to be plus 5. Now it has to be one your entry whatever has to be close to this blue band. If it's not at this um corner over here, you want to see it somewhere around. You don't want to see it at the middle where we have this gray line. This gray line is at the middle. If it's even close to this gray, if it's above this gray line, then you don't want to do a buy there. You know it's too high. You don't want to be doing a buy. You want to see it somewhere around this blue band, and it's obviously somewhere around this blue band. Now this rectangular blue stuff here is your entry point. Now if the hold on, if the candle is still here, you can jump on the buy. If it's still here, you can jump on the buy. If it's still here, you can jump on the buy. But if it's above here, then your entry is late. All right, your entry is late. Your entry is late, except of course you're cool with whatever stop loss you're getting, or whatever amount your stop loss is saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying. As a newbie, if you don't understand, please let me know. Please let me know. If you are new and you seems not to understand what I'm saying, please let me know. It's very, very important, because a newbie can actually do this, but you just have to understand what you are doing. And it's very, very important also that you understand what I'm saying. Now, this is your entry points. This is your stop loss points. This green dotted line, TP1, TP2. As you can see, this has obviously gotten to exit 2. Why? Because we have a plus 5 scorecard. We have our entry close to the bullish blue band. It's here. I mean, they are not. I mean, it's not yet blue over here, but then again, you have an idea that okay, this first line, second line, third line is around the blue band area. So if you're guessing it, you know that um I see I'm totally lost. I understand. I get it. I get it. So I'm just gonna come down and break it down to the newbies understanding. But hold on, just stay with the flow. Let me explain to those that understand what I'm saying first, and then I'll come down to your level. Hold on. Now, as I was saying, guys, your the blue band is here. This blue stuff is called a blue band. It's called band because the name of this indicator is Bollinger Band, and you cannot be saying blue Bollinger Band. That's long, that's stressful. Just blue band, all right. According to the programmer, blue band, bullish blue band, then bearish Bollinger Band, all right. So as you can see, this has gotten to exits two exit already. Now let's try to measure our SL points and TP points. Now let's say you're entering from this candle, and hold on. Oh, that's long. Hold on, guys. I'm still coming back for the new videos. Okay, now this is 1 to 2.45 already. 1 to 2.55. So it means that if you're risking um 1%, you're getting almost 3% if it gets to exit 2. Now exit 1 is 1 to 1. You're getting whatever it is you're risking on TP1. On TP2, you're getting 1 to 2.45, 44. I came across a video from John and he said to enter the trade card, regardless of the card number for newbies. Yes, I think John has said that before. That's um, if you're getting other confluences like the golden candle, the divergence, so many things embedded. But for the newbies, sometimes you don't get all of these things, Prissy. Sometimes you don't get the divergence confluences and all of these balls. Like I said, there are so many things that you need to watch out for, and once they are aligned, just take your trade, regardless of what the scorecard is saying. But to make it simplified, sometimes even if you get low scorecard, if other conferences are matching up with this meta whatever too, then you can, you know, go ahead, especially for the golden candle. If you have a golden candle around the bullish blue band and then bearish blue band, you can go ahead. But for newbies that don't know all of these confluences, that can't watch out for all of these confluences, there are a lot anyways if you ask me. There are more than five. Yes, if you have all of these things, then you can go ahead. The scorecard is just telling you that okay, there are five different things or three different things that are supporting your entry. So if you don't know how to watch out for these things, just watch out for the scorecard. If you see the scorecard plus five, and you're seeing your entry around this blue Bollinger Band, and you're seeing it on um maybe there are two time frames are confirming it, you can go ahead. A newbie can watch out for that and then use the sniper pro effectively. Do you agree with me? Without trying to watch out for all of these divergence balls, green golden candle. I mean, okay, how do I add in the chance? I just did this. I had to push this to the upside like this, boom, and then I moved my mouse to the up and down. It gets so yes. Prissy, do you agree with me? Now, what time frame is best? The higher time frames. I'm not talking about 5 minutes. Now, then again, excuse me. There's a tweak to what I just said. There's a tweak to what I just said. I'll explain to you. Personally, I feel like Snapper Pro has a lot of confluences before. And now, look at this. Let me take this away. Let me remove this guy. Now, this is giving a sell, right? This is giving a sell, but it is around the bearish blue band on the same BTC USD 5 minutes. All right. So it is saying that okay, this is your entry. You're currently at the entry points. Do a sell, exit one, exit two, but it is on +4, and this is obviously not selling at the moment. This is buying. So you might eventually sell because this is the stop loss here. Mm. Now check what the 15 minutes is saying, giving a buy. The 30 minutes supporting a buy +5, then the 1 hour supporting a buy +6. If you were to take this trade, would you do a sell or you do a buy? Obviously you do a buy. Why? Because the higher time frame is supporting it, the 30 minutes time frame support the higher time frame basically. Now 5 minutes is not supporting the buys, 5 minutes giving you a sell. So yeah, it might just be that because this has been buying for a while, it might just be tired of buying and then ready to do a sell. So that's why 5 minutes is calling it. But then again, I just want you to know that once you see your trade like this around this bullish blue band and it's giving +5 and above, and then like two higher time frames are supporting it, maybe the 1 hour time frame, the 30 minutes time frame supporting it, then you can do a buy. All right, you can do a buy. So that is how simplified. I just want this to get. I skipped a question. Bully Japan, yep. I came up. Okay, okay, I've seen that. When there is a buy signal at the price close below the blue entry area, is it a high probability trade? Like I said, it depends on where you are seeing it. If you're seeing it on the higher time frame, if I mean two higher time frames are supporting it, then it is a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Now I'm seeing +6. Now there's one more thing that you should now you do. I mean, I just want this to be very, very easy. But then again, if you're seeing your stuff here, this I don't want you to even pay attention to divergence because like I said, this I want this to be super super easy for newbies as well. So if I keep talking about divergence, it is getting complicated. It's getting complicated. The goal is to make it easy. Watch out for these things. Now, there are some things that Snapper Pool is very very funny. Now, these entries are fair value gaps. I mean, Snapper Pool actually works with the fair value gaps. So it detects a fair value gap area and then give you the area for entry and then your stop loss and then your TP. All right. Now, this fair value gap area now, if you're seeing it like this, if you're seeing it like this and you have your stuff here on blue, I don't want to I sincerely don't want to talk about it because I don't want to talk about it. Just make sure that you're seeing +5 and above. It's just telling you that other conferences, additional 6 conferences are in place supporting this buy. So even if you are new, you don't know how to check for the divergence, you don't know how to check for all of these things that you should check out for. Just check out for +5 and above, preferably +6. You're seeing it here. 1 hour is saying a buy. You're scaling down to 30 minutes. 30 minutes also giving a buy. 15 minutes probably giving you a buy as well. Then you should do a buy. But if you don't see a buy on two time frames that is higher, then just leave that trade alone. It's that's very very easy, especially for newbies. You don't have to complicate it. You don't have to know why it is not supporting. Just leave it alone. You don't want to stress over it. Trust me. Just leave it alone. Now, this is an additional confirmation. Whenever you see a golden candle around your entry, is an additional confirmation. Whenever I see a golden candle, this yellow candle is called a golden candle. It's an additional confirmation. So you can watch out for that low key, even if you don't get a golden candle. Now, if you pay attention to the golden candle, you see a big arrow compared to this. I forgot their names. This is super sniper arrow, but I forgot what these guys are called. Once you see a super sniper arrow, it's like a big arrow under the golden candle. Then the bar is a stronger one compared to the normal bar. Is a stronger one, as you can see. Went straight to exit 2 without a red candle. All right. We didn't have the golden candle on 1 hour, mind you, but we had it on 30 minutes. I think 15 minutes also supporting a buy. Yes, it is. So if you see something like this, then you're good to go. I hope you guys understand. Yes, it's a high probability trade if you get all of these things I just spoke about. What number is a sell supposed to give? Now, same number. Good questions, Mama. Now that was like a buy example. Now let's do a sell example. Can we even look for okay, let's watch out for other pair. We can find a sell example. Dash USDT. I hope you guys understand. Okay, I was gonna come back for the newbies, but if you're not a newbie, I hope you understand. I noticed last week that the scoreboard also plays a role. Yes, it does, but then again, before it changes, it has to go beyond that gray line. I think this is my network and I'm not liking it. If it's a bearish, stays trending and very strong, and such trades cause a sell on high time frame. Also, the sell will go very well. Yes, of course, the scoreboard plays a role. Sometimes without. Me personally, before now, I don't like the Sniper Pro scanner. Why? Because it is very ugly. I really do not like it. It looks jam packed. It looks stressful. That's why I don't like it. But on getting to study is an amazing scanner. It's a very good one, and and before then, as I was going to say, I use it in confirming trend wave kill shots. So it is more like a big bro to kill shot and trend wave. So if trend wave is giving you a buy all through 4 time frames, and kill shots on the other end is giving you a up, above. If you go to Sniper Pro will give you a bullish trending, either very strong or strong. So that way you confirm your trade and you know you're in good hands. So that's how I get to use Sniper Pro because I don't even pay attention to the chat. I don't like the way the chat. Guys, this is not displaying what's going on. Let's check other coin, Ethereum USDT. Yes, so that's that about the scoreboard. And sometimes this, I mean, okay, I'll come back to BTC and show you something about the scoreboard. The scoreboard is not really aligning, but then again, you don't have to. I mean, there's just a lot of confirmations on Sniper Pro, but these three things simplifies everything. When I'm seeing a buy on 15, 30, and 1 hour time frames, but a scoreboard is showing bearish, trending, very strong. Should I still buy? This is exactly what I was going to talk about. Good question. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I was going to show you a sell example. Hold on. I'm coming back to that. Was a good question. Which Eurypias. Is that correct? Did I pronounce that well? Is that correct? All right. We don't have a trade over here, guys. We do not have a trade. Let's see one more coin. XRP, no Pepe. Do we have a trade? No, we don't have a trade. Now let's see XRP. XRP, yes, it's what's going on? Okay. XRP. Guys, if you don't get a sell example, we'll just go back to BTC and then use BTC. We'll just backtest BTC. So many confluences, guys. So many of them. So many of it. Only Sniper Pro can be used independently. Now I think we have a okay. We have a sell trade idea, but we don't have a parameters. We don't have the stop loss. Neither do we have the take profits, and that don't make sense. But let's just go ahead now. This is not even nice because the what is it called? The golden candle is so long that it closed at the middle. So it is after the golden candle you have to enter. So this is it's crazy already. Imagine you're entering here and your TP is just at the blue band. I mean, it's so short. Now let's go back to BTC. Let's go back to BTC. I was going to answer that question. Very important question. BTC USD, where are you? Catch you. Now let's see. Um, plus 3. This is plus 3. I don't know if it was plus 5 and above earlier. But then again, let's just use this as an example. Okay, let's use the 30 minutes, that is plus 5, which makes a lot of sense. Let's say we have, after this entry points. Now, if you understand candlestick, Japanese candlestick as well, you understand that after this pin bar here, the next candle is most likely going to be bullish. Plus, this is a fair value gap area. So once you get this, you know that okay, I think I'm good to go. I'm gonna do a buy. Plus a super snapper arrow. Let's say you jump on the buy here, here, boom, your stop loss over here. Now let's bring out our tool. Let's say at the middle, and your stop loss is here, and your TP over here. 1 to 2, right? Now pay attention to the scoreboard. It's saying a bearish, it's saying a pulling back, and it's saying a neutral. Now you know that okay, let's say 1 hour, 4 hours. Now let's start with this. We don't have an entry here, but I just want to explain this scoreboard. Now, if you see, remember when I said I use the sniper pro to confirm trend wave and kill shots. Now, if trend wave is giving a buy setup all through on the snap, kill shots is giving a up, above, and above. Now, over here, I want to see a bullish, a trending very strong. It means it is going to the upside, and obviously, the what is it called? The market or candle has to be going to the upside. All right. Now, pay attention to this one. It is saying a bullish though, but it is pulling back and very weak. All right. Now let's go back to this one. Now it is saying a bearish where we have our entry. 4 hours we don't have an entry, so we don't have business here. Let's 1 hour. Pay attention, guys. Hold on. I believe this is my network. Okay. Now I need to pay attention, please. All right. Now this is in a bearish. Let me illustrate what a bearish candle means with my parts. Something is bearish like this. Something is going down. It is bearish. Any market that goes to the downside is a what? Is a selling movement or a bearish movement. All right. This is bearish. Don't mind my structure though. My structure isn't straight. Now, this is a bearish trend. All right. This is obviously going to the downside. All right, the downside. Now, this is bearish. This market is supposed to be going to the downside, right? But on the trend, it's not trending, it's not saying it's trending on the bearish side or consolidating. And this is the idea of a consolidating phase or a consolidating market. A consolidating is okay. Before we do a consolidating, let's do a bullish. Let's do a bullish. Hold on, guys. Please pay attention. This is a bullish. I think I've done this before several times, but then again, pay attention. This is a bullish. If a market is going up, is a buying market or a what? A bullish market. Break, retest, break, retest, break, retest, break, retest. If you use a trend line, you see that this is a bullish structure. Yes or yes? Yes. I'm going somewhere, just pay attention to this is going to the upside. Bullish, right? Now let's do a consolidating structure as well. If this is going like this, just sideways. It's called a sideways market, or a chubby market, or a consolidating market. Now, if you use a trend line, you will see that it is not indicating a trend to the upside or a trend to the downside. It's just there consolidating. Now, this is bearish. All right. If something is bearish, it's going down, right? But it's not trending on the to the downside. Neither is it consolidating like this. Is what is pulling back. The structure is bearish, but it is pulling back. Now, what does it mean? If something is bearish, is going down. If it's pulling back, where will it go to, guys? If something that is going to the downside, remember bearish, selling, or downside. Now, if it is pulling back, think about it. If it is bearish, a market that is going to the downside is a sell market or a bearish market. It means it is going down. It is bearish, it is going down. But if it is now pulling back from that bearish movement, where is it going to? It's buying. Someone said it's buying. Is that correct? Who else can say something about that? If a market is bearish, there's an indication that's telling you that that bearish movement is pulling back. What direction is the market going to? Who else can say something? Think about it. You don't, I mean, just try a guess. You don't have to be correct. It's just a guess. There's no right or wrong answer. That's why it's called a guess. If it's pulling back from the bearish move, where is it going to? I see someone say down. It's supposed to be selling but buying. Okay. Bullish, selling, bearish. Now the thing is, hold on, pay attention. Nice tries, guys. Nice tries. What was that? Alfred. Alfred is actually correct, guys. I think you understand what I'm saying more. And Benjamin. If it's pulling back, it's going up, and then after sometimes going down. Perfect. That makes sense too. Now, if it is yes, pulling back from bearish. Now, if it is bearish and then pulling back, it means it is going to the opposite direction. It is bearish, it's supposed to be selling, but it is pulling back, then it is buying to the upside. That's why we got this um trade. That is exactly how we got this trade at the fair value gap area. All right, we got this trade at the fair value gap area. And this is a big value gap area that market might still come to test. Market might still come to test. I don't know. They just gave it here like this, which is nice. Oh, our entry is here. This is our entry on the 1 hour. Let's go to 30 minutes. Okay, that was different though. Oh, why do you have different? Okay, okay, it's all good. 1 hour is large. Now, the issue with the I'm still coming back, guys. The issue with the higher time frame is like you get to get a like a very large stop loss, and it's best for the swing traders that knows that okay, I won't be monitoring this trade. I prefer to just take it buy, risk a particular amount, and then leave it alone for the day. But if you're a day trader, just make sure two time frames, higher time frames are confirming your buy, and then jump on the one that suits you best, that has your preferred lot size. Now back to bearish and pulling back. Something that is bearish like is going down. If it's pulling back, if it's pulling back from from its bearish movement like this, it's bearish, but it's pulling back, then it's pulling back to the upside. Do you get it? Now let me show you live stuff. It is bearish over here. Boom, bearish, but what? Pulling back. Do you get bearish, bearish, pulling back to the upside? That's how we got the signal. So now, if you're getting a bearish pulling back very strong. No, not very strong. It's bearish, but it is not trending. Neither is it consolidating. It's pulling back, and that bearish is not very strong. It's not strong. It's just neutral. It's just there. Sometimes you see it weak. Let's see what 1 hour is saying. Okay, strong. 1 hour is saying strong, but it's pulling back. So sometimes I get to use this to confirm trend wave and Q short. But then again, for newbies, it might get complicated. That's why I sometimes or most times don't talk about it because I mean we're doing a buy, trend wave is saying all buy, Q short is saying up, 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 and you come to snap up, you're seeing a bearish pulling back, you get confused. All right. So is 2 hour time frames confirm my trade? Can I take the trade from a lower time frame? Yes, you can. Nice one, Alfred. I think Alfred understands how simplified this has gotten. Yes, that's just it, guys. I hope you understand. Now, for the newbies, Alfred, let's get down. Let's get back to the newbies. I really do not know how to come down to the level right now, but I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna try. I'm really, really finding it, but I can't get it. Now, okay, I'm sorry. Let me just clear this away. Now, bit is no. Come on, Sniper Pro. Okay. Sniper Pro is really amazing, to be honest. It is. Now, for newbies, first thing first, check the scorecard. Mhm. Check the scorecard. If you're seeing a plus five, then you're interested. If you don't see a plus five or you can't find a plus five, you are not interested. All right. Now let's see. Do we have a plus five? No, we don't. I mean, I would just advise you to ignore the 5 minutes. I mean, it does not really matter, though. But if the higher time frame is supporting a buy, giving you a buy setup, the 30 minutes also giving you a buy setup. I mean, you have like a buy setup or a buy entry on 5 minutes also. Of course, go ahead. Even if they are giving you plus one, but you know that the higher time frame is giving you plus maybe plus seven, plus six, then 30 minutes plus above plus five or plus five, then 5 minutes is just giving plus three. You know that the higher time frame has your back, all right? But the same direction, you know. Now, the essence of going to the low time frame is you get lower stop loss. You get lower stop loss, and sometimes you get hits on the lower time frame. You get your stop loss get hit on the lower time frame, and the higher time frame get intact. So, bottom line, just pay attention to the higher time frames more. I'm not saying don't pay attention to the last, but pay more attention to the higher time frames. That's how I mean it just gets simple by doing the simple thing. I really do not like doing the so many things. All right. So first thing first, newbies, please, if you must like 15 minutes to 1 hour, yep. 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, pay attention to them. But 30 minutes, sometimes you won't get any entries on 15 minutes, but you will on 30 minutes and then 1 hour. But the only disadvantage, like I said, is your stop loss is very large. Not like very large, but it's going to be more large than the lower time frames. Yes, 15 minutes to 1 hour. Yep. Just pay attention to these time frames. Now, first thing first, your scorecard. It has to be above, not above, not necessarily has to be above. If you get a plus five, then you're good. If you get a plus five and above, but it has to be from plus five. That's one. Okay, let me do this again. I hope you guys are paying attention now. If you must use the Sniper Pro scanner, once you get to the Sniper Pro section of Sniper Pro, guys, you're writing on the screen. Now let's go back to this place. Now look at this pencil icon. It's called the annotation. Once you mistakenly touch it, and even if you just try to swipe your screen, you just write on it. If you try to swipe like this, you write on the screen. So what you want to do is stay away from this annotation. You stay away from it. If you touch it and you try to do random things on your phone, even subconsciously you get to write on it. So make sure to stay away. And I'm just going to stop sharing and then share again. That's the only way I can get it off my screen. And you don't want me doing that often, please. Now let's do this again. For newbies, guys, once you come to the Sniper Pro scanner, first thing first, the scorecard. Is it +5? Yes, it is. Then you are interested. Is it below +5? Yes, it is. Then you're not interested. But if it is +5, then you look at it. Now, this blue, it has a name, entry zone. It's not entry zone, but it has a name. But yeah, it is your entry zone. But it has a name. I forgot. Yes, this is your entry zone, and this is your stop. This red dotted line is your stop loss. You remember how you get invalidation? You remember how invalidation means your stop loss, and your exit means your TP1 or exit 2. Over here, you won't get anything like invalidation of stop loss or TP. It's just dotted lines. And if you know, you know. But know it now. This red dotted line means your stop loss, and this green dotted lines means your take profits. Now, if you get something like this and you're seeing it +5 for a buy, you know that you're interested in that trade. That's one confirmation. Second confirmation, if it is happening on the higher time frames, like the 30 minutes, the 15 minutes, the 1 hour, all right, then you're interested. And then the third confirmation is it has to be happen in around your bearish blue band. All right, that has to be happening somewhere around you. Guys, please hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead. Now, as I was saying, first thing first, scorecard. Second of all, um, higher time frames. All right, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, and preferably 30 minutes and 1 hour. Now, look at 15 minutes. The reason why I'm saying, yeah, look at 15 minutes. 15 is +3. Even though it's supporting a buy, but it is +3. So you want to pay attention more on the 30 minutes time frames and the 1 hour time frames. Please don't forget these things. If you, I mean, it's not really necessary that you take a trade on Sniper Pro if you're not seeing these things. Just let it slide. It is that simple. That's how simplified I want this to be. If you're not getting these things, if you don't know how to watch out for the rest, just um let it slide. All right. Now, this is important low key. If you have these things are below here and it's color blue, and this is tallying with this guy over here, supporting your scorecard, your time frame, and everything, then additional confirmation. All right. I just want to put it out there in case you want to, watch out for it. But if you want it very super simple, like I plan it, just watch out for this scorecard. Watch out for 30 minutes and 1 hour, and pay attention to 15 minutes as well. Now, this is an example of pay attention to 15 minutes. 30 minutes is +5, 1 hour is plus what? +6. Now, you can go to 15 minutes and then find your entry. Hold on, guys. This is trying to load. Yeah, you can come to 15 minutes. There's no even entry points here. Why? Okay, there is. Yes, there is. This is, I think this, oh, there's no entry. I thought this was an entry point. Okay, I think, yeah, it is an entry point, but okay, I can't find it anymore. I was seeing a blue rectangle or something, but I don't think it's here. Okay. Um. Now let's go back to 30 minutes. I hope you guys are paying attention. I'm so sorry. We're talking about so many things. I wanted it to just be simple and then we end the call, but I'm trying to break it down for the new guys. If you're coming to look for trades, Sniper Pro is very reliable. In case you're wondering, yes, I just want to put it out there. It is reliable, and I think it finds trades quicker. It finds trade quicker than the rest of the scanners. Now, if you find this here around this blue band, bullish Japan, around this area, it has to be around this area, guys. For the new guys, it has to be around this area. If it's not around that area, you probably don't have a trade idea. All right, that's how simple I want it to be. You're not getting it. I understand, cause um I don't say it's complicated, but then again, it is looking at this scanner itself. It is, but just give yourself time, pay attention. You oh guys, we're still recording. This is not supposed to be as long as this. Now let's just stop recording and let's explain. I mean, we already passed the message. Yep.